Hello, everyone. It's Janine. I'm so happy to be back on YouTube with everybody. It's been a long time. Um, I took off for a while for the Easter season, for Holy Season, and now I am back. So let me turn this down a little bit. Ain't nobody's in the studio with me, but that's okay. I'm gonna talk anyways. So as I was saying, I took off for Easter, and let me see if I can share this out to some people. I'm gonna wait a little while, see if some people will come on. Let me turn my music up for a while. So, anyways, I'm just gonna go ahead and talk. I'm talking to myself, but what the heck? So I took off for the Easter season, and it was really good being off. I think I really needed that time away from social media just to get myself be present in what's going on in life. Because um, a lot of times I miss out on a lot of different things because I always had my camera on, had my phone with my camera on, and I would miss out on what's going on in front of me because I was always, here's my camera, I was filming, and just wasn't participating and being present in life because I'm always trying to uh, videotape something, a short or whatever for YouTube or other social media platforms. So it was a really good time being away from social media for about a month. It was really a good experience. I was more present. I actually spent more time with my husband, and so that was a good thing. And when I would go visit family members, I was present. I wasn't always videotaping or taking pictures. I was involved in what was going on in front of me right then and there. So that was just a really good experience. As so far as did I grow closer to God? Um, not really sure about that. Um, I did find myself trying to read my Bible more. I wasn't always successful because I had other distractions going on in my life. We are actually, my husband and I are in the process of trying to buy a new home. Now, this isn't our first rodeo. We've owned a home before, so we're looking to buy a new house in the Dallas Fort Worth area. So we've been driving back and forth from where we live to Dallas, which is about a 4 hour drive. So that's been stressful. Anytime you try to find a new home, you're going to have some stress trying to buy a new house. It's a very stressful situation, particularly with us, because we don't always agree about where we want to live. So that's been or how much we want to pay for our house. Houses are very expensive right now uh, because people from other states are moving into Texas, driving up the cost of living, driving up the cost of homes. And so it's very expensive right now to buy a house if you want a nice house. in the state of Texas. So that has been very trying, trying to get something that's nice and in a decent area. So we've been trying to do that now. So hopefully, fingers crossed, we'll be able to get something soon. Um, I don't know who just came in, but whoever just came in the chat, hello. I don't see anybody making any comments, but whoever just came in, just wanted to say hi. And that, what else has been going on with me? I've been writing a lot. I'm trying to, well, I'm going to, and I'm not, there's no try. I have been working on a book of poetry and short stories. So that's something else that's been going on in my life. And it's slow going. I hired an editor last year and he edited my book. And so I'm slowly typing the pages in, and it's taken me a long time, but I know that I will get there. I know that I will get this story done. I hope to be published hopefully by the end of this summer. So I've been working very diligently on getting this book ready to publish. And my nephew told me that he knows of two publishers. So once I get this book written or typed out, I'm going to send it to the publishers that my nephew knows, and hopefully, well, even if it's not one of the two publishers that my nephew knows, I am going to be a published author by the end of the summer. By before the end of 2023, I will be a published author. So I got that going on. And also last year I entered a film festival called the Monologue and Poetry uh, Film Festival, and that is out of Vacaville, California. And recently they contacted me again, and they want me to submit another film to their film festival. So that's something else that I'm working on, getting ready to submit. I'm going to submit two films this year. Yay! I'm going to submit two films this year to their film festival and see how it goes. Um, Last year, I didn't win. I didn't win the festival last year, but I was very happy to get into the festival. Um, I had not entered a film festival for over 15 years. So to get in, just to get in to the film festival was something really big for me because I was not expecting to get into the film festival at all. Oh, hey, Caitlin. Hi, Caitlin. Congratulations on your marriage. Just want to say that. Congratulations, Caitlin. Good to have you in. I'm really happy to see you. Um, so, like I said, just getting into the film festival last year was so exciting for me, and I was very, very happy to get into that film festival. So this year, I'm going to enter two films. How about that? Whoop whoop whoop! I'm entering two films in this film festival this year. That's right. I said it. I said it. So I'm praying that both of those films will get into the film festival. I am going to submit. That's right. Not one, but two films. So I'm going for it this year. And maybe I'll win. Who knows? It's possible. It's possible I could win. Why not? Why not? Why not me? So I'm gonna do that. I have to have those submissions in by May 30th. So I'm working on that, working on a book and working on submitting two films. So that's what's up. Let's see, anything else? That's it. Looking for a house, submitting 2 films to a film festival, and working on a book. When I think about that, does seem like a lot, but I can do it. I can get that done. It can happen. So, that's an update. That's an update. So, I'm gonna stop talking about that, push that to the side. Um, this is something that's something else I wanna talk to people about. I might do a little short video, uh, for this tomorrow. But how I was in Killeen for Easter at my parents' house, and, it was we had a really great time. There were about 10 people there, and we were sleeping all over my parents' house. It was, my parents have a four-bedroom home, and let me tell you, wherever you went, there were people. I slept in the living room on a roll-out bed, and my nephew slept on the couch, and then there's other people, 2 to a room. Or one where my husband slept in the office, and it was very cramped. But we just had a house full of people. There were 10 people on Friday and Saturday. And then Easter Sunday, my cousin came over with her 2 kids, and we had an Easter egg hunt. I did a video, so if you get a chance to look at that video, Easter egg hunt, it's very short. So we did an Easter egg hunt for that. And then my other cousin, who's retired Army, he came over. So we just had a wonderful family weekend. And so if you have family members that you haven't talked to in years, that you're fighting with, you gotta figure out a way how to get over that, because having family is very important. You don't really know how important it is to have family members until you don't have them anymore. So until, you know, don't wait. Stop your beefing. If you're beefing with a family member, stop that beefing, because when they're gone, they're gone. And you don't want whoever you're beefing with to be gone and not be able to speak to them again. So squash whatever beef you may have with the family member, and because life is that quick. It's over before you know it. So, get in touch. Or even if you're not beefing with a family member, if you haven't talked to somebody in your family in a long time, just, don't text them. Pick up the phone and call them. Even if you don't reach them, leave a message. You know, but believe it or not, people do like to hear from you, because I love hearing from family members if they're not buying, if they're not trying to borrow money, if they're not trying to borrow money from me, but or if they don't, or if they're not, asking for something, if they're just calling because they want to talk to me because they haven't talked to me for a long time. I love that. I love hearing from my family members. So just pick up. Caitlin said the truth. So just pick up that phone. Don't text them. Don't text them. Go old school. Go old school and call. Okay. But I think what I've learned, um, especially with COVID, with how important it is to have family, because when COVID first started, I wasn't able, I saw my husband, which is great, immediate family, but I didn't get to see my parents, my sister, or her kids for a long time. And so it's just wonderful to be able to be with them again, to actually have time, FaceTime with them again. Although Christmas, we were all together and I caught COVID. We were all at my sister's house, and I caught COVID for the first time over the Christmas holiday, and that was not great. But that's neither here nor there. But So it's great having family in my life again. I just love it. I love having family members around. And so what else do I want to talk about? This is the last thing I want to talk about. My nephew's girlfriend Jade gave me a compliment on Easter Sunday. And I have been listening to a lot of affirmation podcasts, about uh, being kind to yourself and having self love. I've been listening to a lot of podcasts since I've been off of YouTube, and so when Jade told me that she came up to me, I have my camera. I don't have it with me. I would show you, but I have my camera, and I was taking pictures in the yard, my parents' backyard. And she came up to me and said, "Janine, you're such a talented person." And I said, "Thank you." But in my mind was like, why is she telling me this? Why is she giving me a compliment? Why is she giving me a compliment? I already like her. She doesn't have to give me compliments. That's crazy. And so I have been listening to all these affirmations, but apparently they weren't sinking in. And so that really bothered me later that I could not accept a compliment. And so instead of, I took it, I was up there thinking like, oh, she didn't have to, she's just saying that to me. But Jade is very when she says something, she means it. When Jade says something to you, she's not blowing, she wasn't blowing smoke up my behind. She really meant what she said when she told me she thought I was a talented person. And I made it something negative, and I thought about that. So, and the reason why I made it into a negative was because earlier that day I was watching church. I was sitting on the couch watching church service. Every My mom, my sister, and everybody else had gone to mass, but I stayed home and watched a church service on TV on my laptop, not TV, but on my laptop. And so I was singing along, singing some songs, some gospel songs, uh, when I was watching the sermon on my laptop. And my father came in and told me, "I You can't sing. Why are you singing? That's not the type of music I like. You don't know how to sing." And so even though I'm older, it brought me back to a time in my childhood when I used to sing in the house. And my father would tell me to be quiet. You can't sing. You need to stop singing. And so that criticism that he gave me, even though, I'm going to be 60 years old this summer, and even though that criticism, I'm older and I know that what other people think about me doesn't matter. The only opinion that matters is my own. But it took me back to when I was a kid and how he used to tell me, "You can't sing. Why are you singing? You need to stop singing. Your mother's wasting money on those music lessons and voice lessons for you." So when Jay told me later that she thought I was a talented person, I was still in that negative mode. And I didn't realize that I was in that negative mode from being criticized earlier during the day from my father telling me, "You can't sing." And so that's why when she told me, "I think you're a talented person," I went negative. So that's on me. And why am I saying this to you guys? Is I'm saying learn how to take a compliment. If somebody compliments you, just take the compliment. and don't turn it into something negative. Even though somebody might have said something negative to you earlier that day, just take the compliment. And so that's all I got to say. But I'm gonna get off. I've been on here long enough. I'm just rambling. Oh, and what am I gonna do about my channel? By the end of this month, I'm hoping that I'll be able to change the look of this channel. I don't know. I'm hoping by the end of this month, maybe sometime in May, I'll be able to change the look of this channel. And as far as interviews are concerned, I'm only going to do 2 interviews a month because, as I stated before I took off of YouTube, I'm having all these wonderful people come on, but nobody's really watching the interviews. And I don't like to waste people's time. So I'm going to cut down my interviews on this channel to only 2 interviews a month. And I'm going to be on here on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Uh, I don't know what capacity. I don't know if I'll be up here talking or whatever, but I'm going to be posting on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And the rest of the week, I'm going to be writing because I have to get that book finished, and I have to get those 2 films ready for the film festival. So you won't see me on here except for on Tuesdays and Thursdays. That's when I'll be doing all my postings. Or I may post other days of the week, but they'll just be shorts, little bitty short videos. I don't know yet. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap up. And I thank Caitlin for coming on. And you have a great rest of your night, rest of your evening. And I will talk to you, hopefully see you on here again and have more people. I only have 3 people on here, but I appreciate the 3 people that did come in and watch. So talk to you later. Bye-bye. Peace. Janine signing out. Bye-bye. Okay, I can't end this video.